Today, we're going to continue in our series of 5 steps to owning a vacation condo. And today, we're going to cover step number 3, which is, what do I want to pay? Basically, we're going to cover exactly kind of the financial breakdown and see if we're going to generate a profit. So stay tuned. Okay, so you've been looking at different oceanfront condos and you see the price and you think, oh, well, I was pre-approved for a mortgage for that amount. I can get that condo. However, a lot of times it doesn't actually work that way. So whenever you buy a home, you do a traditional mortgage for that home a lot of times. And what people don't realize is that that mortgage is sold off to a government entity such as Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac. These condos are actually considered non-warrantable properties, so they're not sold to a government entity. So if you're not paying cash for this condo and you're looking for a lender to potentially finance you, it's not a deal breaker. Okay, so I don't want you to think that it's not possible. However, a lot of different banks, especially in certain areas, they keep those loans in-house, but they do have requirements. So a typical requirement that I've seen is you pay 25% down, not the traditional like 20% as a conventional loan, or some mortgages require 3% down, 0%. Well, it doesn't work like that. So these vacation condos, typically it's going to be about 25% down, and the loan stays in-house with that mortgage lender. So with that particular bank, they keep it for the life of the loan. They'll also have some other requirements. So the size of the unit. A lot of times it has to be over 500 square feet, which makes it difficult if you're wanting to finance a efficiency unit that's fallen somewhere around 400 square feet. And something else to keep in mind is that a lot of these resorts will have very high HOA fees. And basically these, depending on the building, will cover, your electricity, the internet for the unit, telephone, the water, maintenance, upkeep of the area, the amenities, pool, etc. I'm not going to go into full detail today on HOA fees, but I am going to add them to the cost whenever I show you a breakdown of exactly kind of what you're going to be paying whenever you purchase one of these vacation condos. So you'll notice I have a chart next to me now, and hopefully you can see it and the light's not reflecting too bad off of it. Just kind of want to give you a breakdown on how the price of these things work. Let's say that the vacation condo that you want to purchase costs $149,000. So you've hired a real estate agent and he's pulled the past rental income from the previous years, and you see that typically the gross rental income for this particular unit has been getting $29,000 per year. They're actually using a on-site rental management program. So you don't have to worry about any other costs with anyone making up the room, taking care of things. You basically just pay them, they book the unit for you, and take care of all the upkeep. But you're paying them a 65-35 split. So 35% of all this profit is going to them. But you're keeping 65% of this, so you're actually making $18,000 on this unit. The HOA fees for it. So like I said before, those are going to cover the cost in the unit. So the electric, the water, those things. But it seems high, but whenever you calculate that you're not going to have other bills for it, then it's kind of manageable. But the HOA fee is going to be $670 a month, or $8,040 for the whole year. Taxes, at least in our area, aren't too expensive. So the taxes on one of these condos is actually going to run $1,750 for the year. So you're looking at a cash flow of $9,000 whenever you purchase this condo. Now let's say that you did an 80% loan on this condo. You didn't buy it in cash, okay? So your monthly payment for it is going to be, and depending on the interest rates, okay, so I get that fluctuates from year to year. And I know in 2023, we do have much higher interest rates, but it goes up and down, okay? So for an 80% loan, you're looking at $675 a month payment, or $8,100 for the year. So you can see, basically, this condo, although it's not a huge profit, it's paying for itself every year, and you're not really paying anything out of pocket for it. So if you stayed with me this far, please subscribe to the channel so that you can get the next video in this series, and I thank you for your time.